Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot. Supportive Oracle Cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Okay. Now, Aquarius. I'm already well, it's starting off with the, I'm looking right at it. It's just not, alright, I'll tell you in a minute because apparently I can't spit it out of my face. I don't know why. Okay. So let's get all the cards down. I want to say it, but... Oh, it's good too. Okay. Okay, so... The card I can't seem to spit out of my face here. It's not the... Is it the 8? Yes. 8 of Wands. I don't know why that's the hardest thing for me to get out. It feels like easy come, easy go, I have to be honest. The first thing I'm getting is easy come, easy go. Something comes in quick, really good. Something really good comes in really quick. It's almost like when you scratch off one of those lottery tickets and you get like $100 or $200. Cool. Quick win, easy come, easy go. Like you get this quick win, but then you go and you blow it on something real quick, so it's gone. Easy, quick win. Good. That's how the situation starts. Something like this is how you get involved. Something pulls you in. Somebody's like, hey, Aquarius, come over and do this with us. And you're like, okay, why not? Find out what it's about, get an idea, and it's a quick win. It's like the first interaction is a quick win. Careful with this. Actually, this might be good for you. We'll see. I keep going. Now, when you get your quick win, I feel like other people are like, wait, what? If we're going to use that lottery ticket situation... Other people play the lottery all the time. They might have been playing it for years. You play it once, you win like $200. And they're like, what? Like, what the hell's that? I've been playing this for years. The most I ever win is $5. This guy plays it once. This person plays it once. They win $200. Like, what's the deal with that? That's not fair. They can't complain because it's a game of chance. But I feel like whatever you get involved with here, you make a quick win out of it. Bam. Easy come, easy go. 9 of Swords with the 2 of Swords is like somebody else is stressed because they can't make it happen that quick, and they're just kind of like, whatever you make a quick win out of, they're kind of like, is that just beginner's luck, or does the Aquarius know something I don't know? Like, how did they do that? They're picking your brain. They want to figure out how you did it. Ironically, I don't think you know how you did it. I feel like you just kind of went through the situation. This looked right, that looked right. You chose what you had to choose. You did what you had to do. Worked out. But it was easy come, easy go. It's like a quick win. It's kind of like winning $200. It's just $200. It's a one-time thing. And I don't think you're expecting it to come around again. But this person's coming towards you, and they're talking about the situation and like how they've been doing it for years, and they've never made out as well as you have, and you seem to turn it around pretty well, and how did you do this, and how did you choose that, and what made you do this, and what made you do that. They want to know all this information. The thing is, they're talking to an Aquarius. So while they're asking you their questions, you're keeping this conversation going, and you're getting them to spill the beans about what they've learned over time and why they make the decisions they make and why they choose what they choose. And I also feel like you're unearthing, like, well, that doesn't sound like the smartest decision. Like, they're saying this and they're saying that, and this is why I choose this. And you're thinking, well, that's not the best decision. And they're saying this and they're saying that, and they're like, and that's why I did that. And you're thinking, well, that's not the best decision either. You're starting to think maybe you just make better decisions than them. I feel like you're keeping it to yourself, though. And you're trying to figure out, like, if this is good or this is not. I feel like this person, they're trying to get you to go along with them. It's almost like they want you to team up with them. But I feel like that's not going to happen because I'm getting the 3 of Wands, like that's moving on. I don't think you want to team up with them, but at the same time, this has got your attention, and you're kind of like, should I be doing anything else with this? Should I just kind of like take it for a good moment that it was and just let it be? Or do I want to learn more about this? Because when this other person talks about it, I literally think the reason they don't make out that well is because they just don't know what they're doing and they're making bad decisions. I just don't want to be connected with them. Like, I don't want to be connected with them if I keep going with this. I think I've picked their brain enough. I can find other resources to find out other information. Maybe I would want to team up with somebody else, but not them. And you got the study card again. Like, I want to learn more about this. I want to understand more about this situation. The Hanged Man comes in the sense of like you're not taking any more risks right off the bat. Whatever the situation was where you had the quick success, you're kind of treating it like that. Like I'm not gonna jeopardize anything. I'm not gonna take a chance again right now. I really want to know. You're intrigued. You're like, I want to know more about the situation. Whatever it is, whatever this investment was that panned out, or whatever you chose to do, maybe it was a part-time job or something that just worked to your favor. You want to know more information about it. And you're just like, do I have a knack to make that work in my favor? Or literally, was that just good luck on my part? Like, what was the deal? You want to know more. But you're not giving up on it, but you're not doing more just yet. What's coming at you next? Somebody else, you have a different person coming forward. You seem to find somebody else. I don't know how you're coming across. You seem to be finding somebody however you need to. I feel like you're searching this person out. You seem to find who you need to. You find the King of Rods. The gender isn't not what it. Don't worry about the gender. That's what I'm just saying. And then the Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody who's much stronger in this situation and does much better. Seems much more reliable. They seem to know what to do, where to do it, when to do it. They talk to you. They're willing to tell you certain things. And when they're telling you things, they're giving you reasons behind their choices. But when this person talks, you're like, well, that makes sense. Oh, I said, well, that makes sense too. This person talks, they're successful, but you're also like, when they're saying what they do and why they do it, you're like, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd make that decision too. That makes sense. Yeah, I see how that works. That does make sense. This person also seems to like you a lot. When I'm getting good cheer, I feel like this person, they like talking with you. And the more they talk with you, I feel like they might open up and give you some more of their trade secrets, if that's what it is, whatever the situation is. They seem to be telling you what's going on and some ins and outs that not everybody knows. You're talking about how you feel about that and how it looks to you. They like the way you think. They like the way you see it. They want your perspective. So that's why they're telling you more things. The more you tell them about, oh, really, what about this and what about that? They're like, that's a good point. And this is what I see with that and this is what I see with that. And you're like, oh, that's interesting. What if this happens there and what if that happens there? Don't you have to worry about these things? And they're like, well, actually, you're right. I kind of do. And now when I look at that, I'm going to look at this a little differently because these things do go hand in hand. And that also matches over with that. Like you seem to be feeding off of each other, but they like you, so they're willing to talk to you. They don't seem threatened by you. Not that they should. They're telling you a lot of like their intel. They're telling you a lot of their history of the situation, how they got involved, how long they've been involved with it, how it's gone, how they, handle the situation so they make out on it and they don't end up losing on it. This is giving you big ideas. It's not the time to move forward, but you're kind of like, the first thing is that the Seven of Pentacles, it's not the time to move forward, but you want to move forward. And you're kind of like, oh, I think I want to be a part of this. You're kind of getting the itch to do it. Ace of Wands shows up above it. It's kind of like it's not the time to do it, but I think I'm going to be a part of it. Seven of Cups above that, you got to think about what your best approach is. How can I be a part of this? How much do I want to be a part of this? How much do I need to be a part of this? And what type of rules do I want to set up for myself to make sure that this actually works in my favor? This is going well. You're slowly building your confidence, but you keep researching. Like you seem to be a little bit like rabid about getting the research. For some of you, this is a business thing. And it's kind of like this has a lot more opportunities than I thought. But I need to research like what type of businesses thrive, where are they located, what type of clientele do they have, how did they get this clientele? I need to get as much intel as I can because I want to do this, but I want to set myself up for a really good start and I want to keep it. Confidence, like you're building your own confidence. You're creating it. It's not like just having confidence like I can do this and psyching yourself up. It's not that type of confidence. It's the type of confidence where you're like, I need to research why, how, who, where do you do it. Like you're using information to build your confidence. Like now that I know how it works, that's where I'm getting my confidence from. Cool. Whew. I had to look at the end. There's a lot of good cards coming. When the time is right, what color card is that? Or what card? It's the Knight of Pentacles. There's a time delay between the point where you decide to do it and you find the right moment. It could be up to a year for some of you, but I'm getting the Sun card with the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to start working at this. You're going to build your connection. You're going to build whatever you need to build to get it to work together. When you're ready to start, you're going to have it right in point, and I feel like you're going to start off with a bang. You're going to hit the beach running, as they say, and I feel like you're going to keep going like that. The Sun card with the Knight of Pentacles is like you're going to build up to it. That's why some of you might take a year to actually kick this off, because you're going to build up to it, and when you get there and you open your doors or you start the situation, you get it going, you're going to be ready to not only start but sustain that. It's like taking a year to train for a marathon. And when you actually get there, you're like, all right, I'm ready for the marathon, let's go. And you are all ready for it, and you are ready to hit that beach running. I'm getting it. First, you love it. True love, come to me. This works out perfectly. This goes great. Again, like I'm saying, you're hitting the beach running, but this is one of the reasons. You got the Chariot card here saying this is kicking right off really quickly. The environment loves it. You got the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Romance card. I feel like for a lot of you this is business, and I'm getting like you're getting very well received. But you did your research. You knew how to build your clientele the right way, where, when, how to get the word out. You're doing this, showing the quality of work you do. Everything you needed to do, you researched it. You had it all in line, and you released it at the right time. You knew when that was. Very, very well received when you do it. Very well. What I'm getting for your longevity in this situation, because I do feel like it's very successful, and I'm wondering if this is just advice or they're just kind of like, you got to know when to give yourself a break. That's my biggest concern with this whole thing. Because I feel like this is a situation where sometimes it's going to be busier than others. And when it kind of like relaxes a bit, you got to give yourself that break. You got to look at your business, whatever the situation is, as if it's always busy, and you gotta always like handle it like it's always like at top notch, and you gotta build in your downtime. Because if you start off in the attitude like, well, the business is there, I'm gonna like run myself to the bone as long as it's there, you're gonna find out you're a lot more successful than you expected, and you're gonna get into this pattern of constantly running and running and running, and you're gonna find it hard to change that up and not feel like you're going to lose something. So right off the bat, you got to like go into this mindset like, I'm going to be successful, and it's going to be constantly successful. Build in your downtime. For example, some people are like, I don't touch my email till 8 a.m. and at 5 p.m. I stop. I don't touch email again. And then maybe at 6:30 I stop doing any other work. And that's how I do it. And there might be a little caveat to that, like I'll keep my eye on the email and see if there's anything like urgent that needs to be taken care of, but I won't respond to anything after 5 p.m. or before 8 a.m. the next day. Also, like saying like on Wednesdays and Saturdays I'm not going to work, or Wednesdays and Sundays or whatever. Certain days I'm not going to do work. Maybe it's going to be like Wednesdays and Thursdays after 4 I'm done for the day, and Saturday and Sunday I'm not going to work at all. Whatever you need to do, you got to set it up right in the beginning. Because I'm getting, you could end up burning yourself out, because it's going to get busy, it's going to get successful. You want to keep that success. You literally got the success card here, the Six of Wands. A lot of success here, making choices to be happy with your success so it doesn't run you down. The Knight of Wands is the urge to keep up with the situation, to keep fighting, like when it's there, to fight to get it under control. You're going to have a lot coming at you. You can't keep running. You can't keep sprinting. You can't win a marathon with a sprint. And I'm getting the urge to sprint through a marathon. Be careful of that, because what will happen is you're going to burn yourself out, and you're going to have breaks, or you're going to end up getting sick, and you're going to have no choice, but you're going to be forced. Your body's going to force you to take breaks. So keep your health up. When I'm seeing healing here, this card, they're saying mind your health. Give yourself the downtime. Because if you run your body ragged, your body's only going to take it so far and be like, oh, you don't want to take a break? Well, guess what? Now you're gonna. So be aware of that, because your body's going to be like, listen, I'll find a way. I'll find a way to make you calm down. Success. Make choices to continue your success and not let it own you. Own your success. Don't let your success own you. Are we good? Good. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.